welcome back to KageAIO. In this video I'm going to be giving you a broken down overview of KageAIO. Let's go ahead and begin today's video. Just to go ahead and preface today's video, KageAIO is currently CLI based at the time of recording this video. If they do ever go ahead and release a UI, I will go ahead and update this video. So if you're watching this video and they've released a UI that you know of, hit the top link in the description and that will take you to the updated video overview. Before we go ahead and begin today's video, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and begin today's overview. So if you're following along on the CLI version of KageAIO, that is the only version available at the time of recording this video. I'm going to go ahead and break everything down. Now essentially the point I'm at is I've gone ahead and installed the bot and I've gone ahead and entered my key, so that is not part of this video. So once you get to that point, you can follow along from here. And finally, if you wish to go ahead and check out a written article, I will leave that link down below regarding KageAIO. So when you're in the bot, you can go ahead and put in commands and that will allow you to navigate through the bot. So if you wish to go ahead and see all the available commands, type in -h and that is essentially the help function, and you can go ahead and read up on everything here. So go ahead and activate your key. It's key space your key. You have a bunch of stuff here. You have the webhook features, you have the global functions, the task functions, that goes ahead and details everything there. And essentially the format per each line is the actual command and what it does. Then you have the profile options, the remove options, changing options, and new features, as well as AYCD also if you wish to utilize it. Now two things you have to actually go ahead and import into KageAIO to run the bot is the profiles and the proxy. So we type in import, it will bring up the import menu, and you can go ahead and import profiles and proxies. As I said, they have the exact same process, so I'm going to go ahead and explain it for profiles and you guys can repeat that process for proxies. And if you guys ever need any help regarding the bot, go ahead and check out their Discord. They have a lot of documentation in there and they have written out how to do everything I'm going to discuss in this video as well, and they do actually go into more detail as well. So let's go ahead and import profiles, and because of the fact that I want to select profiles, I'm going to hit the 1 button which is in brackets. If I wish to go ahead and select profiles, I hit 2, pretty self-explanatory. Let's hit 1, importing profiles, just drag your file here. Now this is where we move over to my browser and I'm going to go ahead and explain something. If you guys wish to go ahead and import profiles into KageAIO, head over to our Discord. They will have a profile sheet that you will need. You can go ahead and make your own, but it's just easier to go ahead and use theirs because it has to be in the same format so the bot understands it. So go there and the page will look like this. So pretty simply, you go ahead and configure your profile name, the email, first name, last name, phone number, shipping street 1, the second shipping street, shipping city, shipping zip, state, and then you have the billing information as well. And the lucky thing is you can copy everything over for billing, and then obviously you have your payment information as well. So I'm going to go ahead and configure some test based details for the purpose of this video, then I'll show you guys importing the profile. So as you guys can see, I've gone ahead and configured all the fields here to actually go ahead and make one profile. You can go ahead and make separate profiles by going onto different rows here and essentially just repeating the process and obviously varying the details to create different profiles for the purpose of using it with your tasks. But you can actually see, if I scroll all the way here, you can see that I've labeled the profile video test, and that is important to remember when we go ahead and import it into KageAIO. Now the next step is to go to the file option, go to download and export it as a CSV, comma separated values, and that can be put into KageAIO. So I've gone ahead and exported the file, and all you simply want to go ahead and do is copy the file path. If you're having trouble with that, if you go over to your browser, you can actually just drag it over and that will go ahead and paste in the file path. So let me just demonstrate this for you. Give me 1 second. Let me just go ahead and delete all this. Let's pop up the browser once again, and all you have to do is simply just drag it over or copy the file path if you know how to do that. Then hit the enter button, and as you guys can see, profile video test imported successfully. The total profiles is 1 and it saved 1 profile group. And as you guys remember earlier in the video, I did say the profile will be saved as video test, and I did say to keep an eye out for it. So you can see the import was successful and now it's within KageAIO and can be used with your tasks. Now let's actually go ahead and create a task, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and start it, stop it, and how the watch process works. Once again, if you do want to go over the commands, you can type in -h and it'll pop up all the commands. So let's go ahead and actually create a task. We're going to do create task just like so, and then we have the drop site, raffle task, or account creator. I'm going to go with drop site, so I'm going to type in 1. Scroll down here, we have a bunch of sites. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go with Footlocker US. Then it's going to ask you for the type of task. We have restock, release, and no capture. I'm going to go with restock. Then it will go ahead and create task in mode restock. It'll ask for the product SKU. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to type in something random. hit enter, and then we'll ask you if you want to use profile groups. I want to, because we've gone ahead and created one in this video. I want to go ahead and use the default one, hit 1. For task quantity, I want 1 task. For the size, I'll go with 6 just for the purpose of this video. And then it will ask for a proxy group. You have it actually loaded any, so I'll go with local. And then for a use account, I don't want to use an account. Jig address, I don't want a jig address, and it goes ahead and creates the task group. So it shows you total tasks and it shows it saving to the task group. Now we can actually go ahead and start the task. So we do task space starts all, just like so. It will go ahead and start the task, as you guys can see. Now, as you guys can see, when you type in task watch, you'll be able to go ahead and watch the task. So we can see that we have 1 task. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up here, but you can see how it's going through the process. We can't hit enter to stop at any time, but to go ahead and actually watch the task, you have to type in task space watch. Then show the quantity, the state, the site, the SKU, the proxy, and the status of the task as well. And all these elements have been configured in this video. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter to stop the watching process. And now if I want to go ahead and stop all my tasks, I'm going to do this, task space stop all, and that will go ahead and stop all the tasks. So that goes ahead and concludes this overview. Once again, if you want to go into different parts of the software, type in -h and you can go ahead and read about everything they offer and how to navigate through it. If you guys want to go ahead and check out our written article as well, I highly recommend it. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.